A checkpoint is a snapshot of the agent's entire working memory at a moment in time. This includes the conversation buffer, the current plan, any variables, and the execution stack. Checkpoints allow you to resume after crash, pause a long-running agent, and continue later. Replay agent's behavior for debugging. Implement undo redo functionality. Think of it as a save game for your agent. A comprehensive checkpoint should include conversation buffer, agent's internal state, variables, tool call history, metadata. Conversation buffer means all messages. Agent's internal state, for example, the current step in a React loop, remaining steps. Variables, any extracted entities, user preferences, intermediate results. Tool call history, to avoid repeated calls. Metadata, timestamp, version, session ID. Not everything needs to be saved. You can exclude ephemeral data, for example, caching. But for full recoverability, the more you save, the better. Let's implement checkpointing by serializing the agent state to JSON and saving to disk or S3. We will use a simple save checkpoint and load checkpoint function. In a production agent, you would trigger checkpointing after each major step or every n seconds. When to checkpoint? Options are after each agent step, after each tool call, every n seconds, on user request, before any irreversible action. First, coming to the after each step. It is safe but high overhead. Next, after each tool, good balance. Next, after every n seconds, suitable for long running agents. Next, on user request. For example, save my conversation. Next, before any irreversible action, for example, sending an email. Choose based on your agent's criticality. For financial agents, checkpoint before every transaction. Resuming from a checkpoint must be idempotent. Replaying the same checkpoint should not cause duplicate actions. For example, if the agent had already sent an email before the checkpoint, replaying should not send it again. Solution: store the last completed action ID. On recovery, skip already executed actions. Also ensure that tool calls are idempotent or implement deduplication. Checkpoints are not free. They increase storage and I/O overhead. Large checkpoints, for example, with full conversation buffer, can be megabytes. For long-running agents, prune old checkpoints. Keep only last 10. Also, checkpoints are not a substitute for proper database transactions. Use both.